everybody, we are back here at the Texas Motor Speedway once again, but not for the truck series. That was kind of a bore fest, but we were back here for the PORWC Gatorade Pro Series Season 1 race number 5 for the run of the Harrah 500. Now we're back here. The racing, I've practiced it, is going to be a lot better. Truck race, do not know what happened, but we're through that and should be a good race today for these drivers here in the PORWC. Rhett Yates on the pole in the Rubbermaid Sharpie number 97 Ford. Jack Richards, the Truck Series winner, is actually starting the outside of him today in his Napa number 15 Chevy. Matthew Rodriguez in his second start in third. Trent Dunham is in fourth. Ken Johns in fifth. Ryan Juke sixth. Points leader Ricky Hawk, if you see back there where my mouse is, right there behind Charles Jackson in front of Danny Wells. He's starting kind of far back, but this track has a lot of good passing and stuff, I believe. It'll be a lot of fast racing. It's going to look like they're going 10 times faster than they used to, but as they follow the pace car off, here is your lineup for today's Harrah's 500 here at the Texas Motor Speedway. Stay tuned for the race. We are back. We're going to go racing. Rhett Yates, Jack Richards on the front row, ready to go racing here at Texas. The pace car just went off. 42 drivers ready to go racing here at Texas. The green flag is up and we were racing at Texas. Yeehaw! Don't know why I did that, but oh well. We'll see who gets the advantage. Another thing that's really good, all the fields stayed together. Which in the truck series, I don't know what happened that caused everybody to fall back. But these cars will string out 3 and possibly 4 wide. It just take a couple laps for it to get going. People will start slicing and dicing. Rhett Yates clears Jack Richards for the lead. And Rhett Yates will come around, I believe, lead his first ever lap here in the series. 5 bonus points for the 97 car. And like I said, they'll start stringing out. Like here they go, they're already 3 wide. Got to be very careful though. Look at these cars are going to hit high speeds, over 200 miles an hour. I mean, we're going to go through this corner here. And just look at these cars when they go by. Watch this. Talk about fast racing right there. Oh, 211 miles an hour. We're going 4 wide possibly. Back here, Danny Wells up way high. Peachy Lunch trying to sneak under Michael Causey and James McLeod. 3 wide up here between Joseph Bryant, Anthony McCurry, and Dylan Poteet. Close racing there. Daquan Joseph has a higher side run right now, and Dylan Young. Brad Bell slipping back a little bit. Here comes Taylor Orndorff and Christopher Martin. Zach Carlson trying to crack the way into the top 10. Brody Banter's up there battling Zach Buchanan. Ryan Juke's going to get put in the sucker hole between James King, Jackson Braun, a couple of dodges. And we have a battle for the lead. Jack Richards actually led the last lap. He actually led a lap. He's going around Rhett Yates for the lead. Jack Richards trying to go and sweep the weekend here at Texas, but he will edge Rhett Yates to the line. Maybe that could be a sign of what's going to be the finish. Jack Richards does clear Rhett Yates, possibly wet. Oh, not yet. Here comes Rhett Yates. That high side is working here. There's nothing Jack Richards can do up on the bottom. He has to give way to the 97 car. Matthew Rodriguez and Trent Dunham are following suit on the bottom. Actually, now, ooh, Trent Dunham almost got into Matthew Rodriguez. I meant to say high side. 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Ken Long, the Daytona 500 winner. Oh, this is going to get treacherous here. Aaron Williams works his way up there. This could be 4 wide. Oh, Rhett Yates has to get out of the groove. Ken Long about lost it. She saved it. Oh, and Jack Richards in the wall. The 2 drivers that were dominating early in this race are now up in the wall, and Ryan Juke's on the apron. He got out of the groove. It's going to cost everybody on the bottom. He's still off the pace. I don't know what happened to Ryan Juke, but he cannot drive the car right now, apparently. He's going to let the top 5 get away. That time by Aaron Williams with the leader. Here comes Ken Long for the lead. Teammate of Aaron Williams, Matthew Rodriguez, going for the lead on the inside. 3 wide for the lead again. We're still green. Trent Dunham's going after Jack Richards for fourth. Trent needs a good race. Oh, he might be going 4 wide for the leads. Look out. Ken Long's going to drag race with Aaron Williams to the line, and Ken Long's going to lead a lap. She gets bonus points. We'll go back in the back, see what's going on. There is Eric Burton back here with Steph Cole, who qualified bad. He's not moving up anywhere. He's back there with Keith Batson, Callum Wells, or Sam Young. Sean Galligan started dead last. He's trying to work his way up. He had a bad start to this race. He's up there in the points too. He doesn't need a bad race. He wants to stay up there. Randy Carpenter's right there trying to get under Danny Wells. Peachy London's in the sucker hole between Derek Walker and Wells. There is Liam Irving and Michael Causey on the high side. Both the Goodwrench cars racing side by side. Cody Lamas and Sean Henley are racing. There's the points leader Ricky Hawk. He's trying to stay in front of Daquan Joseph. Connor Breeden and his teammate James McLeod are going by. And there's Charles Jackson. There's a separation between Jackson and Joseph Bryant. Top 23 a little bit away. Zach Carlson starting to slip back a little bit. Here comes Matt Wells by him. Luke Walker's in the middle between Red Bell and Dylan Poteet. There's McCurry, James King, and Jason Marshall moving up now. A couple of dodges. Brody Banta, Matthew McMurray moving up as well. Ryan Dukes coming back after Trent Dunham. These packs are caught back together. Rodriguez is now back to 4th. Brett Yates is back to 5th. Jack Richards 3rd. Ken Long 2nd. And Aaron Williams leading once again. 34 lapper, not to mention. And surprised that nothing's happened, but when a 4-wide situation happens, more than likely there's going to be a bad wreck. They're trying to calm it down. They've been 3 wide mainly. But it's just the luck of having a wreck. We'll see if it happens or not. Sean Henley's going 3 wide between the 18 and the 12. Look out. Oh, there's a wreck, just like I said. Oh, I saw the 36 in it. Is the caution going to come out? I don't think the caution came out, and the caution is not out. Wow. Oh, the points leader, Ricky Hawk's involved. I saw a couple other cars involved in it. They're slowing down a bit. Oh, Connor Breeden's car is destroyed. A lot of damage to that M&M's Pontiac. I guess that's what happens when you stomp on some M&M's. Look what happens. And then Daquan Joseph has some right side damage to his 18 car. This could be a factor big time now. I can't believe the caution didn't come out. It looks like 36 not up to speed. I feel like they continued on actually too, which is amazing. Oh, and Aaron Williams lost it. He got knocked out of the groove. They're 4 wide almost. Look out. Aaron Williams went from the lead. Now he's back to about 5th place. Maybe even further. He actually is in 5th place. He's kind of lucky, yes. Ken Long back to the lead. She cleared him. And now Matthew Rodriguez, in only his 2nd start in that 25 car, is going to try to challenge for the lead. And while we have a break, let's go check out what happened to some of those drivers, including points leader Ricky Hawk, as we did not get a caution though, but we'll check the replay real quick, and we'll come back to live action. Alright, this happened a couple laps ago. Sean Henley's going to the inside of Daquan Joseph. Joseph's going to actually slide up. Henley's right there, and Connor Breeden just looks like, oh, Ricky Hawk and Joseph get together, collect Connor Breeden. They go up in the wall. 36 to 18 keep going. And then the 12 car, he just kept going. Very interesting. And everybody avoided, which was crazy. Eric Burns going through the grass. And that's what happened there. No caution for those drivers. Tough break for the 36, 18, and points to Ricky Hawk. Oh, there was almost a wreck right there. Wow. Eric Burns just about took Keith Batson out. Didn't see that. Tough break for Ricky Hawk. He's running dead last. So more than likely, if he stays there, he will lose his points lead regardless. So we'll see what happens. But Ken Long is your new leader. And we'll go back to live action as Matthew Rodriguez and the rest of the field tries to run her down here at Texas. And we are back as Rhett Yates goes to the inside of Matthew Rodriguez for second. He wants to get back to the lead like he was at the start of the race. Ricky Hawk's a whole different straightaway away from these guys. We got 3 wide back here. Aaron Williams is still we got 4 wide back there. Anthony Curry just ran up into James King, and Taylor Orndorff and Christopher Martin get taken out. The caution is out. Oh, here comes the rest of the field. Sean Henley. Oh my God. Oh, a huge wreck. Sean Henley flipping. Christopher Martin flipping. Danny Wells lost a fender. Eric Byrne hits Keith Batson this time around. Peachy London, Derek Walker, Sam Young. Oh my. Oh, Sean Galligan was in it. Wow. Peachy London has damage. Oh my gosh. That was a terrible crash. I don't know who else got involved in it. I don't think any of these drivers did. That was a terrible crash. I think it started with Anthony McCurry making it 3 wide and got into James King. I don't know what they were thinking. That was not a smart decision by those drivers. 4 wide, they should have backed out of it, but that cost a lot of drivers a good day. And there was a couple of vicious hits for Christopher Martin, Sean Henley, and others. Terrible crash. First caution's out for the day finally now, as we're about halfway. Ken Long is your leader. Let's check out what brought out the caution after we had a massive multi-car accident over turn 3 and 4 here at Texas. Let's check out the replay. Well, this happened all the way down the back straightaway. Like I said, 4 wide usually leads to trouble. Taylor Orndorff up there scraped the wall in the 32. James King and Anthony McCurry, they're smashing into each other. I don't know if they had an issue going on, but King and McCurry, they drive each other down to the apron. I really don't know whose fault it was. I would probably put it about 50-50 on both because they're racing each other too hard. Forgot about everybody else. Christopher Martin got hit by James King. Him and McCurry are getting together. Taylor Orndorff gets collected. Everybody else slides by right here. But man, when that 31 car slides back down, Sean Henley's going to clobber him. Cody Laws, oh! And then, oh my gosh. And Danny Wells ran over his teammate Sean Henley, but they had nowhere to go. Wells went under Christopher Martin. Derek Walker hit Sean Henley. That was really none of their fault right there. Peach and Lonnie gets hit by Keith Batson. Sean Galligan hit Taylor Orndorff back here. That's where these guys got in it. Sam Young had nowhere to go. Look at Sean Henley barrel row. Christopher Martin stopped flipping. Then Eric Burton, who avoided Keith Batson earlier, ends up running into him anyway. Oh my gosh. We'll have to take a look at that. That was a terrible crash. We're going to go right on board with one of these drivers that flipped. Alright, we're on board with Sean Henley and his Viagra onboard camera. He would like this, but not today in this situation, as he's going to be hit pretty hard here as he clobbers into the side of Christopher Martin's Lowe's Chevrolet. He gets hit by Derek Walker afterwards. He's barrel rolling. 6 car as a bottle of Viagra just got shaken up badly. Don't want to use those anymore. Terrible crash for Sean Henley, as his day is definitely done. He's right outside the top 10 coming in. A lot of drivers' days are done. But we'll go back to live action now after this break. And we are back. We'll be getting ready to finish lap 19 of 34. And you look at the field right now, Sean Galligan ends up last after he started last. This is not what he needed. Sean Henley, Christopher Martin, Taylor Orndorff, Derek Walker, Sam Young, Keith Batson, Danny Wells, Pichu London are out of the race. Eric Burton, and I think that was about the only one that's in that wreck, continued on. And we'll see what happens though. The pace car is off, and we're back green flag racing here at Texas. Ken Long is the leader. Here comes Matthew Rodriguez. Him and Rhett Yates going to try to get a run here. And Jack Richards kind of fell back a little bit, but he's worked his way back up. He's in 4th, keeping an eye on that 15 car. Trent Dunham's still in 5th. He's having a good run today. Ryan Juke. And then Aaron Williams, there's a separation between 6th and 7th. I don't know if Williams didn't get a good start or whatever, but Jack Richards following Rhett Yates. They're trying to slip by Matthew Rodriguez for 2nd. Ryan Juke trying to get in this battle. We got a 6-car breakaway at the front. Look in the back at some cars that have damage. And these are drivers that pretty much survived that wreck. There's King and McCurry. They're right next to each other again. We'll see if they have anything ongoing from their little incident earlier. I don't know what their issue was, but they were getting into each other and caused that humongous wreck. Here's 2 of the Evernham cars. Matthew McMurray's following teammate Jackson Braun. They're both 8th and 9th. Good run for them. As Rhett Yates trying to hang on to 3rd from Jack Richards. Ryan Jukes hung on to 6th place over Aaron Williams. Here comes Jackson Braun now with his teammate Matthew McMurray. Brody Vance is in 10th place. The last week's winner at Atlanta still running good in that 01 car. 3 wide here for 6th, or 7th I should say. Aaron Williams has Evernham cars all over him. He's getting attacked by a bunch of Dodges right now. Brody Vance trying to join the mix. Zach Buchanan's up there in 11th. Good run for him. Jason Marshall, Brody Vance's teammate, running in 12th. There's Dylan Young. We'll go back a little bit. 2 wide back here between Matt Wells, Dylan Poche, and Joseph Bryant. Now Zach Carlson's the sucker in the middle now between Charles Jackson and James McLeod, both their Pontiacs. Whoa, they slide a little bit. There's Liam Irvig in the 3. Colin Wells in the 4. He's trying to have a good run day. He's stuck in the back here with Seth Cole, Randy Carpenter, and Michael Causey, Cody Lamas. As we got a battle for the lead, 3 wide for the lead. Ken Long, Matthew Rodriguez, and Jack Richards at the line. Long got the lap again. 11 laps to go. Next time by we'll be at 10 laps, obviously. Trent Dunham trying to get around Rhett Yates for 4th. And Brody Bancha, where did he come from? He slid right past both the Abraham cars and Aaron Williams. He just gained 3 spots. Aaron Williams' car looks like he's getting stuck up high now and he can't do nothing about it. Oh, he's getting into it. Jackson Bryan. They're hitting doors right now. Wow. There might be a little bit of a grudge right there between the 24 and the 19. Not really sure though. I just saw that the 24 were back and just getting contact on the 19. I don't know what the 19 did, but oh well. Rhett Yates now getting slid up the track. Jack Richards going to try to clear him. He didn't clear him. That 01 car and that 28 are on the bottom. They're trying to work their way out. Ryan Jukes in the middle. Trent Dunham slid up into him. We got 4 wide. Oh, Rhett Yates in a bad spot. Somebody's going to have to give, and nobody gave. But they're going to make it work. Ryan Jukes going to gain about 2 spots on Dunham and Rhett Yates. Going back a little bit, see what's going on. They're still slicing and dicing for positions back here. Looks like Charles Jackson just hit the wall. That's going to cause another 3 wide situation. Look at him racing back here. Randy Carpenter just went up the middle. Seth Cole on the apron. He got out of the groove. Michael Kazi and Cody Lamas stuck behind him. I don't know what happened to Seth right there. He just had to get out. I think there was a bad situation and he had to get out of it. Brett Bellard up in the top 10. She's back to 17. I don't know what happened to her Kellogg Chevy. He's not running that well now. Zach Buchanan, Jason Marshall in the wall. Anthony McCurry, Dylan Young. Go back up a little bit. Jack Richards trying to hang on to 3rd. Ryan Jukes 77 car starting to come alive now late in this race. Matthew Rodriguez is not giving up on Ken Long. They were trying to pull away just by themselves. Rodriguez might try to find a run, either get under her or have to move her out of the way. Rodriguez got the run right now. Here he comes. To the inside of Ken Long comes Matthew Rodriguez. Only his 2nd start, like we said, in the 25 car. He's trying to make a name for himself in the series, trying to get his first win. Ken Long already won the Daytona 500. So drag racing back to the line. Ken Long leads another lap. I believe she's led the most laps at this point. There's been a field separation back here. Back in running. Aaron Williams again. Aaron Williams. Oh, they're 4 wide. This is not good. Dylan Young, do not stick your nose in a 4 wide situation. Somebody's going to get wrecked. Oh my goodness. They're going to save it. That is insane right there. Oh, he's going to slide up now. He can't hit. Oh. Aaron Williams and Jason Marshall get together. Oh, they make contact. Aaron Williams in the wall. And that's going to cost Aaron Williams a good day. He was running up in the top 5. Look at the side of that 24 car. Just he's been in the wrong place for a long time. He's having Jeff Gordon like definitely right now. He's now back outside of the top 10. Tough break for Aaron Williams. Ryan Jukes, he cleared Jack Richards for 3rd. That 77 car is the fastest car on the track, I believe. One of them. Brody Vance is going after Trent Dunham for 4th. He's coming alive as well. He got past Rhett Yates. Now he's going after Trent. He's going to clear him here. He did. Brody Banter up to the 4th spot. That 01 car is coming alive. And Matthew Rodriguez going back for the lead on Ken Long. Ryan Juke, Jack Richards there. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. Here comes Ryan Juke to the inside of Matthew Rodriguez, who's on the inside of Ken Long. Like Ken Long's going to clear him again. This is going to be interesting going in this corner. Ken Long's going to block him. Ryan Juke's trying everything he can to get around Matthew Rodriguez. He just can't get the bite off the bottom. Going to have to slow up and give it back the position. Matthew Rodriguez has... Oh, there's a slow cars. Jackson, or Taquan Joseph and Connor Breeden. Oh, man. This could get interesting. And, oh, Ken Long, she got around the 18. Now Ryan Juke's going to get boxed in. Where's the 36 car going? Oh, almost into the 14. This is going to cause mayhem right here for Ryan Juke and Trent Dunham. They have to be outraged right now by the 18 car. Caused them a bunch of positions. And the 14 car had the golden horseshoe up the rear today, as she somehow made it through both those cars. Ken Long's going to come around and take the white flag. 1 lap to go for Ken Long's 14 car. Can Matthew Rodriguez make a move? Is there any other cars in the way? I don't think so. Matthew's going to try to dive to the inside. He's got a huge run on Ken Long. He has to find a way to get some momentum. He's going to have to drive hard in this corner. She's not giving up. He's not either, but she got a huge run. Now he has to worry about Brody Banta. He lost the momentum, and he's going to lose the race. Ken Long can come off the final corner and win the Harrah 500 here at Texas Motor Speedway. Ken Long just picked up her 2nd win in 5 races. Wow. If she was having better luck in the other races, she would be up there at the top of the points right now, but unfortunately she's not. but this should help her big time early in the season. We got a little bit of lag. But Ken Long is your winner today here at Texas for race number 5. Matthew Rodriguez, a strong effort to get the win. Couldn't get the run. He finishes a strong second. Brody Banter, last week's winner, finishes 3rd. 2 top 5s in a row for him. Rhett Yates, the post hitter, finishes 4th. Great run for him. Matthew McMurray finishes 5th. He needed that. Jackson Bryan, his teammate, finished 6th. Zach Buchanan 7th. Anthony McCurry 8th. Trent Dunham 9th. And Jack Richards rounds out your top 10. Ryan Juke looked like he had a fast car at the end of the race. Got hung up behind Connor Breen's car and dropped him to 11th. He had a 3rd place car literally going. Dylan Young, Luke Walker, Joseph Bryant, Jason Marshall top 15. Matt Wells, James King, Red Bell, Randy Carpenter, Dylan Poteet, your top 20. And you look at the rest of your results, if it would stay down. And you look down a little bit. Seth Cole started in the back, finished 24th. There's Charles Jackson, Liam Irving, Michael Cawley, and Aaron Williams ended up 28th. Don't know what happened to that 24 car, but just a lot of issues right there at the end of the race. Couldn't get off the top side, I guess, but just bad luck for that 24 car. Cody Lamas, Eric Byrne, Ricky Hawk, points leader with 31st. And there's all your drivers out of the race. And the points will definitely get shuffled after this race for sure. But we'll go check it out right now. As Ken Long is your winner for the 2nd time this season. Great run for her in that Conseco Pontiac team. For AJ Foy, great to see them winning. And let's go check out the point standings and where we're racing next time here in the PORWC Gatorade Pro Series. Stay tuned, guys. And we are back for the post race, as the next race we'll be at is the Auto Club Speedway or California Speedway. I don't know if I'm going to use that one, but that's our next race. The Napa Auto Parts 500 is our next race for race number 6. And as we look at the point standings now, Rhett Yates is the points leader over Ken Long. I guess she was higher in points than I thought. Don't know where she was to begin the race, but she's now 2nd in points with those 2 wins. Brody Bant is now 3rd with those consecutive top 5 finishes. Ricky Hawk dropped to 4th. Aaron Williams is now 5th. Callum Wells 6th, quietly up there in that 4 car. I didn't even realize he's up there. Trent Dunham 7th. Red Bell is 8th. Guess they're happy to be next to each other in the points. And Trent being on top, man, just kidding. Liam Irving 9th. And Sean Galligan 10th. Sean actually finished last in that race. That hurt him a lot. But let's see what else we have. Jackson Brown got his first top 10 of the season, I believe. We have some drivers still haven't got a top 10 yet this season, period. But it's only been 5 races. So a lot could still happen between now and, race 23. Some of these drivers like Seth Cole, he's struggled since he won at Rockingham. He's now back to 23rd in points. Man. And then about right there. There's the rest of your points. I can't wait till these other drivers drop down because it's annoying to pick them out of which one. But some drivers did better than others, and some of these drivers needed a good run. Like Matt, he's only 2 races in. He's trying to gain points. He's actually almost caught Sam Young, who's had 4 DNFs in 5 races, so he's raced every race. So Matt's actually about to catch somebody. Breeden, he missed a race. James King also missed a race, but they're up there as well. Trying to see anybody that particularly did good this race that actually got a good run. Jack Richards got, I think, his 2nd top 10 in a row, so he's working his way up in points now. But yeah, Rhett Yates, your points are going into California next race, and congrats again to Ken Long on the win. She's now 2nd in points with her 2 wins, so that's big for her. And I'll see you guys next time here in the PORWC Gatorade Pro Series. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to comment, guys. Keep up with that. I'm really tired of replacing people. I didn't know it was going to get this bad, but I know who's loyal and who's not, but I appreciate you guys watching, and thanks again for watching, like I just said twice. Blah. But I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again.